there is so much racket, there must be something out of kilter. May I say a few words? No, I wanna say a few words about this matter. I am a woman's rights. That man there, he says that women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and are to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages or lifts me over mud puddles or gives me any best place, and more ain't I, a woman. Look at me. Look at my arm. I have ploughed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could head me, and ain't I a woman? I can work as much, I can eat as much as any man when I could get it, and I bear the lash as well, and ain't I a woman? And then they talk about this thing in the head. What's this thing they call it? Intellect. That's it, honey. What's that got to do with women's rights or Negroes' rights? If my cup won't hold but a pint and yours holds a quart, wouldn't you be mean not to let me have my little half measure full? And then that little man there says that women shouldn't have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman. Where did your Christ come from? Huh? Where did your Christ come from? From God and a woman. Man didn't have nothing to do with him. If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the whole world upside down all alone, then together these women ought to be able to turn it back and make it right again. And now they is asking to do it. These men had better let them. Obliged to you for hearing me. And now, Sojourner ain't got nothing more to say.
Little brown girl, why do you wander alone about the streets of the great city of London? Why do you start and wince when white folks stare at you? Don't you think they wonder why a little brown girl should roam about their city? Their white city. Little brown girl, why did you leave your little sunlit land where we sometimes go to rest and get brown so we may look healthy? What are you seeking? What would you have?
In London town, there are no laughing faces. People frown if one really laughs. Everyone's quiet. That's respectable. It's nothing but people clad in coats. Coats. Coats, coats. Coats in autumn and winter and spring and often in the summer. It's a city of coated people, but little to charm the eye. And from whence are you, little brown girl? I guess, is it Africa or India? Oh, no, from some island. The West Indies. Isn't that India? all the same? I hear you speak. You speak good English, little brown girl. How is it that you speak English as though it belonged to you? Would you like to be white, little brown girl? I don't think you would. For you toss your head as though you were proud to be brown. Little brown girl, you are exotic. You make me wonder all sorts of things when you stroll about London, seeking, seeking, seeking. What are you seeking to discover in this dismal city of ours? From the look in your eyes, little brown girl, I know it is something that does not really exist.
Yeah, well, as long as she understands she's not messing around with my bonus, man. Yeah? No, I'm going out. Yeah, just shoot her an email. Alright. Alright, yep. Yep, thanks. Seeing me working here, you would look and see, well, that chap looks perfectly happy. He's working amongst English people. How come they say there's no integration in this country? Well, I may have a different story to tell. You know, I know quite a few guys working in the same job as I. We work together. We travel on the same train together. On the train, we discuss things appertaining to the job. We get to that station, and the moment we arrive at that station, all contact ends. We don't even walk 10 yards together on a station platform. So this matter of integration is very, very difficult. Apparently both of us, in this case my fellow workmate and myself, we're finding it hard to bridge a gap that apparently does not exist. What? No. I said tomorrow. Right. I can be there in half an hour. No, yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, no, just set things up for me. Yeah, I'm jumping in the car. Heading right now. All right.
How can you give a young child a job prospect by standing on his foot and then sending him out for a job he just isn't going to get? No matter how many times he tries, just isn't going to get it. And at the same time, the system has him in houses and things like that he cannot cope with, and bills that he cannot pay. And yet still, there's no money coming in from nowhere. What do you want him to do? Would you spend your life following a system that you know, before you even start, isn't going to accept anything that you try, no matter how hard you try? That's why they say it doesn't matter how much you spend in our communities to help us, if you're not going to let us take an active part in it ourselves. That at the end of the day, we own what we have, and it's ours. That we can use it to bring out the best in our culture. Then, maybe then, we can stand alongside each other in our community. I must tell you, we're not even defending ourselves against the police. We're defending ourselves on a lot of issues, but the main one is the right to live. To live a free life in any country, no matter if it be England or anywhere. But as black people, our first and utmost thing is for freedom. And even here, in England, our mother country, so it's called, there ain't no freedom for us.
A change must come.
Let me hear you.
A change must come.
Let me hear you.
A change must
In
come.
the government,
A change must come.
on the streets,
A change must
for
come.
the families,
A change must come.
police.
A change must come.
How long we been screaming that?
A change must come.
Dead it. Dead it. How long we been screaming that? How long have we been screaming change? How long have we been screaming change? I've been hearing this week. This ain't for no Instagram pic. This ain't for no tweet. This is for the life we need to live on repeat. Every single day. Let it echo in your mind, let it echo in your brain. A change must come.
A change must come. A change
Man
must.
just walked all the way from west to south, you know. Man's been walking all my life. This ain't nothing new. Why is man beeping their horns, thinking it just started today? Or this week? This is the life. This is repeat. This is the life. This is repeat. Look into my eyes and don't see pain. Look into my eyes and don't see blame. Look into my eyes and you'll see change. It's all about the change. And I've tried. We've tried.
It's not just when we saw George Floyd. It's when we saw the Mark Duggan. It's when we saw the Sandra Bland. It's when we saw our brothers and our sisters in the law.
The law's hand. This ain't nothing new.
It's about the fact that we have a part to play now.
Can I talk to the black community? Can I talk to the black community quickly?
Oi, listen. Let me educate you. Even if you're white, you're still in this black community. You listen to our music.
You buy our clothes. You rock our fashion. You talk our slang. Can I talk to the black community? Black community. We have been killing ourselves for years. We have been killing our brothers and sisters for years. In our industries, in our schools, in the way we speak about it. When we can be a part of the change. Let echo in your mind, let echo in your brain. A change must come. A change must come. A change must come.